Oh yeah. Hey, welcome in, Daniel. We lost James Vanderbeek today. Sad. This is a YouTube-only stream this time, because I can't capture this widescreen game in weird vertical style, so we have to do it that way. And Twitch has been disappointing lately, so here it is. Yeah, saw my friend Daniel again today. Got him all showered up and fed and got his clothes clean, so he's good. Now let's create our own party. Password is Pain Train. One person, that way we have a chance. Ooh, we saw some stuff we didn't get rid of yet. So this is a game I played pretty much. Oh, Daniel, perfect timing, actually. I was about to actually, So this is a game that... It was actually pretty much the first, like, console MMORPG. There was others before, like EverQuest and stuff like that came out before it, but this one was the first one on, like, a console. And this was for Dreamcast originally. They re-released it for GameCube and the original Xbox. And then it got another PC release with another episode in Blue Burst, which is what we're playing now. But yeah, this is basically a Dreamcast, GameCube, Xbox game. And it's not that impressive by itself, but when you consider the year it came out in and the state of MMOs at the time, it's pretty impressive. It's like a looter shooter before there was looter shooters. It can run on next to nothing though. Like you could run this on a phone, I think. Easy. Which is nice. And these colors are looking fucking vivid tonight. There is. It's like a third-party server, though. I use Ephinea. completely free still, but yeah, you have to use a third-party online thing to get it working. But yeah, I think there's like 300 people on right now on this one, so it's pretty up there for a old-ass 2000s RPG. Max level is 200, so there's plenty of time to grind. That's what we're pretty much doing here, is just a little grind fest. It's even our best character, though. We're using our hunter. We have a ranger who's pretty sick. In fact, the hunter's downright shitty compared to the ranger. Ranger's like level 120, so he's quite a bit stronger. But yeah, we're gonna run through Forest real quick and then probably try to get a TTF run or something with people who are already playing online. Because the community is actually super helpful. They will help level you up, like no matter what. They will get in there and they will do it. Like, you want TTF normal? Full level 200s? We'll help you out. We got you. It's kind of crazy if this is one of the games that's still like being kept alive, but I'm all for it. The aiming's a little hit and miss. You kinda gotta just be in the line of sight and hope for the best. Not the worst, though. Just used to cost money to play way back when, in the early 2000s, or whenever the fuck this was out. Not no more. Sega gave up on its baby. And I gotta say, Daniel, hella appreciate you, man. Just showing up every time. Every dumb little stream, you're here. So, thank you, my friend. I know the world's gonna reclaim you shortly once you get a feel for it, but in the meantime, glad to have you here. Well, see, now I know the stream's not delayed. Yeah, I had a, Oh shit, you technically did. You technically did, Robert, yeah. This is a Dreamcast game. We've played Sonic Adventure also. Shenmue, though. I know 100% what you mean, Daniel. I had this, it was like a Perfect Dark. That's how it started. It was like a Perfect Dark based, a message board. It was just people talking about the game, but it became like a social thing, and it was just a whole different thing. It's completely gone now, but that's one of the things I think about with like old online communities. How you found me? Yeah, probably a good question. I imagine it was probably one of my Mega Man X live streams on YouTube, I think. Because I see you mostly on YouTube, so I would assume it's from there. And we've been on YouTube for years, longer than Twitch, actually. But, not live on YouTube, so it's kind of a different format. Started on YouTube, went to Twitch, went back to YouTube. Kept our toes in both, yeah, but... Yeah, I assumed it was like a Mega Man or like a Donkey Kong Country or a Mario stream. We came out swinging the first couple streams. Used all our heavy hitters first. Now I'm in my backup games. This game doesn't have pause either, so you have to kind of be in a safe zone or kill everything. We're gonna go the kill everything route. Yeah, but Robert, if you're still here, I could sit through Shenmue with you one of these days, if you want to. Wait, did that work? You could actually just, like... Did it eat the fucking AOL minutes? And I bet you used them? Dreamcast was the ultimate pirate machine. Hey, burn our games. Go nuts. You want internet? Throw an AOL disk in there. And it would just give you free Dreamcast time. Those discs had like 100-something hours free. They sent those out every week. I guess they really just hoped no one figured that out. And everyone totally did. Yeah, I don't know if AOL discs for the internet should have been free for the rest of my life, but... Turns out time fluctuates. I think we can fight the dragon now. That was a much better choice. I could change all my guiding voices to. Nah, I think I'd go Australian. UK, like the UK, but a little more wild, you know. Or GameSpy. I do actually recall GameSpy, yeah. Oh, I don't remember that. Maybe that was the later end of it. Because I remember GameSpy was like a game rental service, kind of almost. Or no, I'm thinking GameFly. Okay, GameSpy was something different. GameFly was the rental service. It's funny, it was that thing, GameFly was only like 3 years too short. A couple years later it would have worked perfectly. No, yeah, I remember GameSpy. Yeah, a lot of like free games you play would have like you'd have to install it to do it. Oh, fuck off. Little mosquito assholes. Stop giving them life. Not sure how I missed. Alright, here comes the dragon. Oh no, that's because I'm on, I have the game set to solo for right now. No one can join or anything like that. No, I'll do a social game after this. It's weird, it's not like full MMO. Like, you have to, like, create a party and then join a room. But there is, like, an overworld, sort of. This is built off, like, 1997 technology, so, like, the amount of space they can transfer is very, very limited, so... And in fact, like, all of you have to be in the boss room or you can't fight the boss. Like, it was very limited. They worked with what they had very effectively. This one did not, Robert. This was mostly, like, symbol chat and, like, you could do, like, weird, like, shit like this. Like the quick message where you could actually type it out. But it was mostly, like, text-based. Voice chat, I mean, there might be one out there, a Dreamcast game that was voice chat, but this one didn't. I mean, they have it now, because you can just Discord, but, you know. Yeah, this, not natively. He's gonna get me. Fuck you, dragon. Oh, gotcha. The Night Ops. Whole different story. Alien Front. I don't think I remember that one. But I was pretty limited on Dreamcast knowledge to begin with. Never had one. Well, actually, that's not true. I had a Dreamcast very briefly. When I learned that you could burn all the games. But then, like, my first 2 games burned fine and I played, but then the other ones didn't. I ended up having to sell it. Or I think I gave it to, like, a girlfriend's brother or something, but I miss it. I didn't have the little memory card that was basically a small Game Boy. That's what it was, the VMU, that's what it was called, yeah. Little Tamagotchi. Yeah, that was the time, getting free fucking burned, fully working games and music for like a couple bucks. That was great. Ugh, if only. Alright, so let's do a social game now that we've beaten the dragon on our own. This is how you get back to the server. Oh yeah, I think back to my downloading days and dial-up. Oof, the patience, the fucking patience we had. Holy fuck. Like 30 minutes for a single song, easy. Like 3 megabytes. Oh, I had a whole system. I never used download managers, but I realized like I simply misunderstood them. That was a way to probably continue downloads when you weren't going to be on your dial-up connection for the next 5 hours. You could resume it. Nah, I used to have to go like long overnight trips and hope for the best. Alright, there's no good games. At least not with this guy. Yeah, it was a great system. Couldn't see any flaws in that, you know. No, shit, wrong bank. Alright. we need this gun and that gun. I think that's still our best weapon, so we'll deposit that one too. Or our best shield. Okay, now let's switch characters and get into our good one. Our high level. Yeah, I missed out on early PC gaming by a lot of years. I never had a good internet connection. So I really didn't get to play like Half-Life or like, you know, original Counter-Strike in its peak. Now there's finally a Time Splitters fucking, you know, PC version with all 3 games and no one fucking plays it. It sucks. Gotta get my single-person gear first, then we can join a good... Ooh, 125% rare drop rate. That's not bad. Let's see if we can find some good shit here. Was there another one? Or, no, there's only the 2 of them, right? What bank is this? Is there? Oh, like, oh, the weird VR one. I don't really count that one. This game? I'm sure there's some parts of it that were pretty influential. Oh, we need this. And we need this. What's better, 40 points of defense or 60 points of evasion? Ooh, what is that? When did I get that? Willow on Meds. You mentioned that one once before. I'll have to check that one out at some point. Now we're getting equipped. Come on. Well, that'll explain a lot of it too. Like, to do something like that, then play a game that's like kind of similar. You're like, holy shit, they got it. They fucking nailed it. on. Someone start a group. Was Atari that early? Late 70s? Yeah. I thought Nintendo was 85 for some reason. Oh, I guess when you grew up, yeah. If you were born in 80. Okay, yeah, so like, yeah, a few years. That makes more sense. My bad. I was just bad the math there for a second. Alright, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick, and then, hopefully someone will be joining a game we can actually fucking join here. And we'll do that. Alright. Hard. A little bit we can help out, I guess. Gotta be social. And everyone dipped. Okay. Alright, fuck it, I'll create my own party. Alright, this will lure some in. Might as well just do Ultimate if we're gonna do that, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, gotta be subtle about it, yeah. just one extra, not 50, you know. There's a fine line. Make sure you're, yeah, right. Alright, just start it, come on. Oh yeah, there's other views you can get to in later parts that look a little better. This was the original one, though. Oh, we started a trend, see? Fuck. Actually, I didn't skip the dialogue. Oh well. Yeah, those two are on my team. Yeah, this is a quick mode where you basically fight a bit of enemies and the bosses from all the levels. Good for leveling up. Dreamcast controller? Was not a fan. But I like the GameCube controllers, that should probably tell you a lot. Yeah, I might actually like the GameCube was one of my favorites. That and the 360. Pretty much a die. Both feel super comfortable. Oh, you can see the other bosses. Ugh, that would spread needle. Use a little sneaky door here. I guess we're killing everything. Mostly through text. There's a Discord you can join, but I don't bother with all that. The game was designed with like text originally, so it's not too weird. Pretty sure the Saturn, right? Although, what was the Saturn? That was like an add-on to the Mega Drive? I forget. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Saturn was before the Dreamcast. Not really much about the Saturn, though. Alright, boss 2. The worm. Come on. I got to play a Neo Geo once. A kid I knew growing up had it. Had one of them. And Sonic, it was actually crazy. Like, I remember thinking how crazy it was, how good that looked. Like, it looked as good as, like, an actual home. Like, it was like Game Boy Advance level from what I remember. I only had 8 fucking batteries, though. Like a divorcee's vibrator. Just fucking killed those things. Wait, clearing house here. We're carrying this team. Feels good for once. That's a way to pass time. Alright, this should be quick. And it was. It was quick indeed. Oh yeah, no, anyone who's still playing this at this point is very committed to the game. Has probably been playing it for 20 years plus. There's still a lot of people playing it, surprisingly enough. It's pretty easy to get it going, actually. I think they had the whole download on the site, like game and everything, and all the required files. You just gotta like sign up, and Sega just doesn't give them any shit about it. I don't remember having to download anything like additionally. Growing up, I had a Super Nintendo originally, and then I had a N64, and then a GameCube, and then an Xbox. And then I went pretty much PC after that. Yeah, you can, you pick up random music tracks in the game, and you can play them whenever you pick them up. And it'll just play till you go through the next area. I think it'll stop when we go to the next area, though. It probably still would have stopped playing at the second boss fight. Yeah, all the music is like directly from stuff like that. That's what it sounds like. Come on, take him out. Good girl. She learned. If someone disconnects, the game keeps going, just without them. Wave Zero, I don't think I've heard of that one either. But again, I'm pretty dumb when it comes to Dreamcast stuff. Dreamcast, dancing take place in space. Doesn't sound familiar. That time we did it. That's TTF. Okay, I see we're just finding a bunch of these. Big robot, dude. Immediate sell. That'll be the segment, just Dreamcast with Robert. As he guides us through the one system that no one else played. Oh, they did have a lot of those, yeah. Did they have a port of that sick motorcycle game that they had in Walmart? You know, the one. Like that motorcycle. It was that thing with that game. I played that so fucking much. Never finished it though. I never had enough quarters. I got pretty good at beating the first one or two levels though. This wave. Never mind. If I had to bring it back, I'm not gonna bother. It definitely flew under the radar for a lot of people, me included. Seaman. Is that what it's called? Alright, this team might just make it. Yeah, there's a lot of them. I think back all the time on that too, constantly. It's like, my god, I've never even finished Chrono Trigger? What am I doing? Alright, always check for the green boxes, because those are like grinders and materials. I played those ones briefly. Actually did end up with them on the original PlayStation. I actually had both games. I think even the London one, I think maybe too. I played a little bit. I don't think I finished them. I've actually never finished a GTA game, period. No, I don't think I've ever actually finished a single one. No, not even 5, yeah. I played a little bit of each one of them. Some more than others. Four is the best all around. Huh? I could see that. Vice City, best vibes overall, for sure. Nothing like that hurricane and neon fucking lights. Ray Liotta. He did some weight, yeah. Did some weight pulling there. Nah, I just like the overall just atmosphere of it. Music and... Oh, sick. Which grunt did he make? Oh, he was... Ugh. It was an actual voice line. Does he get to carry a card around now? I have seen Bruce Almighty, but it's been many years, so I'd have to watch it again to recall who I'm seeing. Okay, Robert knows though. Oh, midair frozen. Which apparently makes him unhittable. Okay, or not. Alright, good job, team. Get your buffs on the way out. I can't think anyone who I knew that really went on to do anything famous. Oh, there was one girl in our high school who ended up doing porn for a little while. But that's about as close as we ever came. Oh, yeah, I've known him for over a decade at this point. I don't think so. Well, yeah, which word? I can't remember what words I played. I don't think Cole was here the day he was here with the other people, too. I don't think he's met Cole. Ah, no. Oh no, she made it, for sure. She pulled it off. She did it. Jessie Stone lives. That's the porn name, not her real name. If it looks like it's shot in a bar, you're in the right place. I cannot say I have. I really don't think, yeah, no one noteworthy. I mean, a lot of noteworthy people, but no one, like, that anyone would recognize. Now I'm thinking about it. Ah, Booker T, nice. That counts, I think. And this has to be like at a place, like somewhere else, not like a place where you obviously went to meet them, right? Like, obviously, if I went to see a band, I can't say I met the guy from the band. Like, that doesn't count, you know? Yeah, like outside a situation where you'd expect to see someone, I've never encountered anyone like famous. midget guy? Who's the midget guy? Danny DeVito? Photon Drop, hell yeah. And Try Grinder. This is a good run. These things are gold in this game, guys. Ooh, mine material too? Hell yeah. Oh, they do micro wrestling around here. I've seen ads for it. Oh, I guess technically I've been within 15 to 20 feet of Obama. He was in a car, though. I didn't see him personally. Yeah, he was the reason traffic was stopped. No one was happy to see him. Traffic was stopped for a long time. In Palm Bay on a weekday afternoon. Yeah, you can imagine how that went. This is my, like, go-to, just brain-dead, zone-out fucking game. I don't have to think about it at all, it's just muscle memory at this point. There's quite a few local legends. I'm locally hated. That's just code for I'm an asshole. Everyone around town knows it. It's not a badge of honor, you're just annoying. But people put that shit on their truck. You're an asshole. I think you're a pretty cool guy. Gotta say, I'm getting some mixed messages here, bud. Doing a good job here. Why? Why would you do that now? Why would you cast that right now? Ah, alright, that's fair. Finally, okay. No, Final Fantasy multiplayer, never touched one of those. I think Mark played one for a while, or he still does. Or I guess obviously not the one you're talking about, because it didn't shut down, but... There's 13 and 15, I think, were both online, right? 13's probably the old one. Almost in range. Got him. That was me. I did all of that. I know, impressive. You're like, of course. You knew the games. You knew this old way. Alrighty. Nope. Oh, you didn't need it. I think Dreamcast was actually 128-bit, wasn't it? Wasn't it up there with like GameCube, PS2, Xbox? Just way up before their time. I don't know. Had a good library. The pirating thing probably didn't cost it that much money back then. It was still... That kind of stuff was still not super mainstream at that point, so it really wasn't a huge loss of sales. I don't know. Uncomfortable controller. Marketing. I had no desire to own one back in the day, so... I was not a fan. I remember that much. Oh, was it? Okay. Really? Only 64? Huh. They pulled a lot out of that. Damn. Well, I guess 64-bit on a disc gives you kind of a bit more options, doesn't it? Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, that makes sense. First PlayStation was, I believe. That makes sense. Oh, super active and... Oh, we actually got an item? We can do a normal one just to help out. Two 56-bit, yeah. The next gen. Alrighty, hopefully this will start soon. Yeah, I missed it. Were they saying they were waiting for someone? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Okay. Not particularly. Ooh, bunch of trimates. Nice. Uh-oh. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Goddamn, why'd you freeze him there? Okay. Oh yeah, you'd mentioned, I think you gave a brief history of it, yeah. The health issues. yeah, goals. Setting a goal can help. Usually a good strategy. I need to find a new goal myself. They cleverly design it in a way where there's no end game. Just keep getting you. Oh, yep, there's lag again. Come on. Let's move that over. Gotta beat the computers next. Oh, it's gonna crash, isn't it? Doesn't feel stable. He was fighting a phantom. Oh, they're around. Oh, jeez, magic works well in this. Fucking wrecked them. No, I played part of it, but never actually finished it. I forget exactly how far I played through that game. I got through a decent chunk of it. Yeah, it's a fun game too. Like every time I play it, I enjoy it. I just never finished it. Absolutely wrecking these fucking bosses. I think we are like normal now, so should be expected. Oh yeah, the lone blockbuster. Yeah, it's crazy to think of like how much of a thing that was. Just nothing like that today, nothing comparable really. Well, I only remember movie galleries. That was the only off-brand one we ever had. I don't think I ever had like a mom and pop video store. Hollywood Video. I don't think I ever did. Was that around here? It sounds familiar. Like, it was near Walmart, right? Oh, they sold all my fucking fire sale. The end of it. Half off. You know, 70% off, 80% off. They just burned the rest. Smog for miles. Shot in there first with it. I'm the most polite. I'm the polite champion. Nothing really to sell either. Okay. Alright, let's get our reward. That's how I know it from. I know I've owned games that had a sticker on it. That's what I remember seeing that from. That's where I've seen the logo before. Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna take off for the evening. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'm gonna go do my, every time I release a video, I always like to do a little watch, just watch the whole thing from start to finish, and I haven't done that yet with the new Bully one, so I want to do that now. So, yeah, I'll catch you guys at a different time.